everybody's desk needs to be completely cleared off except for their article. If you have a highlighter at your desk, again, you can keep that out. Pencil, that's it. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so today you're going to be leading your own. I'm sorry, I'll just wait until you're ready. Okay, so you're going to be getting in your groups in a minute, but not yet, to discuss the article that you guys chose. So same thing that Miss Whitworth will probably do is have some books for you to choose from, some different articles, just so it'll be more choice, and you guys are running a group. Remember the practice that we did the other day with that fishbowl where you sat on the outside and you kind of graded the people, sort of? You kind of evaluated their discussion in the middle. We're looking at participation, good thinking, good notes that you've taken. So I'm just going to give you about 10 minutes to read back through your article, kind of refresh your memory, give you a second chance to kind of establish your talking points that you want to have today in your group, because your peers will be passing around a sheet and saying, yes, you helped the conversation, you made it the best it could be, and we'll go over those points again when we get into it. For right now, just go ahead and start rereading your article, kind of refresh your memory, and get yourself ready for discussion. So you shouldn't be talking.
When you guys said it was starting on
Here at the back
Monday.
table, you should not be discussing anything unless Ms. Whitworth gave you something to talk about. Okay, all right. So really take advantage of this learning opportunity. As an adult, you're going to have lots of meetings and things that you're going to have to go into, and it's always very important that you're prepared. So this is kind of a life skill that you're learning here. Taking advantage of your time. This isn't, you're not doing this right now because you're helping me or doing something that I just told you to do. You're doing this for you, so that you can be the best participant in your group discussion that you can be. It takes everyone to contribute to have a discussion. Are you feeling like you really need that? Did that help you? Really feeling like you just use a pencil, or you really need a highlighter? Okay, grab that then. Be quick.
pencils, but I want you guys to be left off. We're on page 11. Okay? So read the rest of the book starting here. Just write your thoughts down. I'm going to get timber.
So here's 3. Again, didn't use that yesterday at all. Pretty much. Seems to be well.
Jordan, do you need a pencil? You know where that? Do you know what you're doing with your pencil and your pencil?
Okay, so I just, everybody's working really hard. I might see one person that's, or 2 people maybe, that are not really taking advantage of their learning time.
Share. I want you to write down one thing that you want to share. Okay? So we're going to talk about it together. Okay? Anything that you're reading, you want to share. Something that you thought was interesting, something you didn't know before.
This is from Landon, so you'll have to return that to him.
Okay? Austria,
So, Dalton, I understand what you're doing right now, but you need to make sure that's taken care of and head back to your seat. So give me a thumbs up if you feel like you're really ready to go. You got your thoughts together. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you know so much about this article you feel like you could run the group. I should see everyone's thumb. That's how ready you should be. Okay, yes ma'am. What do you need? Okay, so our biggest group, I believe, is the one on the NFL. So if you have the article about bullying in the NFL, then I want you to kind of come over here and create a circle. No, just your body.
How'd you stay right here?
If you want to bring a pencil. So I appreciate the people that are getting up and moving over here quickly.
Did you stay right here? I didn't see the camera right there. You're supposed to make a circle. A circle. I thought you said just
Okay,
yourself.
we're sitting. Your article, and if a pencil might come in handy, I'm not really sure. Yeah, pencil will come in handy.
Circle, guys.
Okay, so if you have hockey,
I have hockey.
then I want you to go sit over behind this Whitworth desk over there.
Recorded. Yeah, Alex.
Oh, you're NFL. Oh, I apologize.
Don't be distracted.
So if you have
Remember that,
baseball,
and I put those things on the board, things you have to keep in mind, staying on topic.
well, so we gave you a little bit of
Be
time.
prepared to try to see that part already. Everybody should be
A
prepared.
little pause
Don't be
here.
afraid to share. Remember to help each other. And
Okay, so Moberly.
engage
So let's try that one more time. Moberly. Have a seat, please. All right. So some of the guidelines for discussion that you guys made the other day were about staying on topic, taking turns, and being respectful. Be prepared to talk and share ideas. Don't be afraid to share. Use appropriate words and discussion points, and help each other understand. So like really explaining your thinking, asking questions to make sure that you understand what the other person's saying. So I never said anything about an eraser, and seeing you play with that concerns me. Is that going to be a problem? I know, but the eraser itself is concerning me. Is that going to be a problem, or can you handle that? Can you handle it? Great. Okay, I trust you. So, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys take over. Okay? Whisper voices. Well, a low level. Maybe not whisper,
It's
but
up there.
a low discussion.
A low flow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so voice level 3. Excellent. This Whitworth has that laid out very clear.
Okay. Okay, who else is here for? I was getting ready to. Okay, we're going around.
Wow, that's part of having a discussion, though, is you work that out.
You go this way.
Last day they were like talking about how this guy is making all these bad choices and like going at people and physically hurting them.
Are you guys making selections right now?
I think the good guy here is a really smart idea because maybe if the guy like want to be on a beat, like kind of like the good guy or standing down try like harder to be like not bully the other people. So that's like
I heard that that person on that team was like mentally hurting them.
yeah, that's what I meant. Like he was mentally hurting them.
You said Aaron.
I think the smart or the guy word is good because maybe this guy will stop fighting.
So just remember you're getting a grade on if you share. So just remember you get a grade on if you share, okay? And how you contribute to the conversation, how you respond to what other people are saying. So you're not just sitting here thinking about what you want to say. You're really listening to that person that's talking and maybe seeing if they change your ideas or if you have something to add or a question about what they're talking about. Okay, so everyone here is responsible for making sure that this group is run well. Not just one person.
What book were you saying? Like, article, remember? Whenever it said that they were rewarding students for being good.
Like, so I didn't really understand the beginning you guys said. Like, was it kind of like bullying, like, not like, this, like school bullying, or is it like bullying, like
Major bullying.
yeah, like major bullying.
Like actually like hurting someone, breaking their leg.
But what if they be on the field? But what if they be on the field? So like
tackling their teammates. They can do it on the field.
yeah, because they probably wouldn't do it all on the field.
We could do it but
Everybody on the field. Why would they do it on the field? Because everybody can see them.
when they're practicing.
When they're practicing, they shouldn't do it because
Well,
everybody
if you like don't pass it, if you don't pass it to someone like with a whole hand, they'll like get mad.
yeah.
That's what we're
I think it's a smart idea for the guys.
But it keeps on people bullying, but it'll encourage them.
I can't believe those people left the NFL just because.
Yeah. The bully was bullying younger players.
Yeah, I mean, I would get it if like they bullied his own player, but I don't get it.
I mean, like seriously, a younger player.
Come on.
How would you even?
I don't even get that. A younger player.
Yeah, why would a younger player?
Why would you be a younger player if you don't even play your team?
Yeah. Yeah, why would you just play with all the people don't like if they're with you like because we're gonna talk about this.
I would almost. I would tell them. I wouldn't quit. I would just go because I would just.
Tell her you probably get
Yeah, I saw a coach. I told them. You know what I would tell? I would tell the camera people, put them on TV and make them share all.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And then I tell the coach, call him at home. Then you'll tell me. Then you'll tell the coach.
Well, on the second page, it asks, which your teammates should have stopped it. That's pretty obvious, yes, because like, you know, you like it. So like, let's say the coach somebody tries to tell them.
But what if the coach beats the young person like all the time? Because like,
Not really. I would just tell the coach.
I bet they would. I bet they would be guarded. Like, I bet they would be guarded.
They should let their parents in the
bullying and all that stuff. Like,
they should let their
I
parents
bet some of the fans. I bet some of their fans.
Well, after
I bet they get off the stands and like.
like storm like
after you bully the kid, you know what? You guys suspend.
Yeah, we're not really taking turns. So who's talking right now? Okay, so then we need to remember that if we're all talking at the same time, it's going to be confusing and we're not going to get our point across. So who started talking? Who's the last person that was sharing a point? Okay, so let's let Madeline continue and then we'll remember we're going around and we're sharing. You have to have your points ready to discuss. Okay?
No, last one was my cousin.
you're that person who just standing there watching them all day and you were the person that was getting picked on. You wanted someone to get it. So all you have to do is tell them. What if they don't like listen and you know it's like your best friend
Yes, but
sometimes they don't
just telling you that you have to talk with him in private. But
They listen, but
Yeah, I bet they would listen. Because if nobody else, if like everybody's coming up to him and talking about that, and there's like a person like, oh no, he's not doing this, and it's probably him, I would think that they would listen.
if I was a coach, I would listen to the details and just
Make sure like you're watching that guy.
I'll be like, I would do that.
But like, bad cop, good cop. Okay, so who's go next? Jerry, you wanna go?
It's Alan.
Oh yeah, Alex.
Yeah, and like, if they like, if the favorite team loses or like gets mad at each other, starts fighting their fans, well, like, what's going on? Pick up a rock and start throwing it outside.
Yeah, I would think there'd be a lot of fans.
Yeah, it'll be sad.
Or throw trash.
Yeah.
I think that would be really mad.
Well, they should like if they try fighting the audience,
They probably get kicked out of it. They probably get banned from football games for a while. Probably for the rest of the year. Yeah, for like the rest of the season. Okay, Jaden, you wanna go?
So who would be on? Raise your hand if you would be on Incognito's team.
Is that the good guy? Is that the good guy?
No, it's that guy. Okay, I would be on his team because I would tell the coach and I'd tell the camera people so that he can get embarrassed on TV for calling little kids.
Yeah.
Like if someone
I would be really mad and probably like tell the president.
The coach will believe me because
Yeah,
he knows
no,
that
you
you're
would believe me if I'm like telling the camera people, if I'm telling the whole world, I mean, I think so.
you're like
Wrap up your discussion. If you feel like you haven't got your point across, make sure that you have time to do that. You guys are so disgusting in English. And that's wonderful. I love it. It's great. So make sure that if you haven't gotten to really share something or contribute, that you go ahead and do that. We only have a couple minutes left and then we're going to go to whole group, okay?
so can I do something real quick? What didn't the coach yell at you?
Probably because don't the kids get watch the talk? Clearly, I bet there's a coach on them or somebody that's like
No, coaches like watch the because like they watch their whole team, watch every single guy in the field.
Probably because like they want to make sure they're not getting bullied, and if they get hurt, they need to know where they are. And if something happens, they need to know what happened and who did it.
I know how it feels because in baseball season, I saw like a little kid got bullied by one of my teammates. And like, stop it. Just leave him alone. He sat
I
down.
don't get it. Was he like on another team or?
Oh no, he was on my team.
Okay, a kid was bullying a kid on your team.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
my teammate was bullied.
A little kid?
Someone that was
Like 7 years old.
you know those little toy things,
I don't know.
like where you put it on it and then you hit it. Yeah, I think that's the little kid he was like talking
I
about.
don't know, 7 years. Yeah, I bet he's 7 years.
I think I was 7 when I started playing baseball.
Okay, we're gonna talk about guys, we're getting over time.
It's my turn. Alright, I just want to wonder why are they off for 3 days?
Probably because of the bullying. They were
And then that person
okay,
is
if you're not
ready.
going to do this, then this team is going to get split apart.
Okay.
We're not going to get along.
Yeah, but where did they go if they get split apart?
Okay, I need you to go ahead and finish up. Put your name on the top of this and pass it to the person on your right so they can grade your discussion.
I can give it to you. Alex, you have to do it.
And am I doing it? You have to do it.
I passed this. No, Peter can put your name on that, and then Jaden has to pass this over to me.
The person on your right means you don't.
Ow. This board's cold. I'm not putting my nails on. Yes, she did.
Okay, so then grade that person and then pass it again to the right, so 2 people are graded. And so much great stuff was shared today that I want to be able to come together and tell everybody about it, or I want you guys to be able to tell the rest of your class about it.
Are you guys hearing this? So you're going to pass it twice so 2 people can grade you. And then you guys are going to kind of share with this other group that you talked about your article and vice
Man, I
versa.
don't get it. I feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't be too nice. Remember, be honest.
Yeah, don't, because otherwise you're letting that person just get away with not having any thoughts, and you're hurting them.
And you know that if you honestly weren't contributing, you would want someone to be honest with you so you could be a better person in the group, right? So it's not like we're being critical of each other, but for a good purpose. Back up. Okay, so guys, citing evidence from the text. Did this person say, oh yeah, well in this part of the article, like did they say their opinion and then were they able to go to the article and talk about exactly what was said? We're not being mean, we're not being mean, we're being honest.
I have notes.
So I'm grading 8 in this?
Whoever's at the top of that page.
No, you're grading Madeline. I'll be grading her.
Okay, are you guys passing?
Yeah, I passed. You do the next one.
Try to make this question best.
Alex, you need 2 people to grade your paper.
Last question. Did Darren try to make it the best possible? And now you're thinking about Jane right here. Okay, so you're doing it all over again, but you're thinking about Jane.
Do not be talking with the other people about what kind of grade you got.
I want you guys to think of 3 things that you didn't know about whales that you might discuss.
I know. I did.
That's a great point.
I did. That's a word that I don't know.
Hey, I'm giving you 1 minute to finish up. You have 1 minute.
Yes.
You have 1 minute. As soon as 2 people are graded, get your paper.
The narwhal is something called a
Alrighty, you keep your article and go to your seat. Give me the grading.
is really a huge
Alex did a good job.
Give me the grading. Oh. That is a comment that we would never make, even if we were kidding. Okay? If you graded 2.
Wait,
Hey, we're only doing 2. You only need 2 people. No, 1, 2. There's 2 on this one. It's done. Yeah. Finish that section and go back to your seat. So 10, 9, 8. Whoa, that is not safe. 7,
in Kansas City or St. Louis. The one in St. Louis is 3.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Moverly. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you just asked that. That's fantastic. Thank you.
What else did you want?
We'll look back over those so you can get some feedback in a moment. Okay, so, one thing we forgot to do was choose a spokesperson. So when we come back to whole group, we'll have a spokesperson, and then that person will be in charge of sharing out some key points that your group discussed. So the NFL article, without shouting out a bunch of things, who do you feel like was the leader of that group today? Who do you think kind of could share out? Who do you think led well? Huh? What? Give me 5. That is exactly what I want to hear. Did you hear what he said? All of it, because it took all of you to do it. So smart. So I'm going to choose Ella. Because she kind of led the discussion a little bit. Yeah, and I know that some people kind of noticed that. And I bet her evaluation scores really reflect her being the leader today. But next time, I hope somebody else steps up to be the leader in that group. Okay, so Ella, just kind of share out some key things, not that you thought, but your group talked about. So think about your group discussion today, and if you want to tell us what really happened in your group today, what 2 things would that be?
Oh, so you kind of thought they had gills. Couldn't you breathe like other fish? Because they're
We can't, how would they not know that this guy is bullying kids, like, because we thought that they would be watched all the time.
So that was like a burning question that your group had, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you have a solution, like an answer to that question?
That's what I would say.
But do you see how that could happen, like bullying in your classroom and maybe the teacher was unaware? Happens sometimes, right? Okay, so the NFL, or not the NFL, I'm sorry, the hockey person kind of sat in to share with the baseball. So who do you think could lead some of that discussion today? You think Shay led a lot? Okay, so Shay, kind of, if you are comfortable with it, can you share out like one key thing that you came away with? So you're not looking at Shay.
You said that whenever the girl cut off her braids.
Okay, so first, kind of give us a little synopsis. Tell the other class, because they didn't read it, they don't know what that's about. So just give us a little blurb about what your article was.
My article was about a girl who wanted to be in baseball, but who could only be a boy. She cut off her braids and tucked in her hair under her cap just to be able to play baseball with the boys. And we thought that follow your dreams, so that if we told her that if she wanted to cut off her braids and tuck them in, that it was her choice, because if you should follow your dreams.
How sad for that girl, though, to feel like she had to cut off her braids to be a part of the team, to be able to be included in something that amazing. If she was that awesome. You know, that's things that people had to worry about a long time ago, like girls not being good enough. I can't imagine that we still have to worry about those things today. Isn't that odd? I don't even think about that. Do you guys think about that? That girls aren't included or looked at as well? I don't notice things. Do you feel that way sometimes? Yeah? You know, I hadn't thought about it too much about how girls are kind of treated anymore until I saw, put your hand down please, until I saw a commercial on TV. And once I saw this commercial, I was like, ooh, I say that. Like, oh, I throw like a girl. I kind of say that sometimes because I'm not a good thrower. And does Miss Whitworth, do you do that sometimes too? Does anybody do that to themselves? They're like, oh, I kind of run like a girl, or you're running and like, or throwing, and playing basketball, you feel like you're not as good as boys, and sometimes they might make, I don't even think about that being a problem. But that all makes a difference as how girls are looked at. And so I saw this commercial and I said, I will never, ever, ever again, ever say I do something like a girl and mean it like in a bad way. Because girls are awesome, right? Okay, put your hand down. So I'm going to show you the same thing I saw, and maybe it'll change your mind about the way you say that, like a girl. Okay? So the commercial is even called Like a Girl. Are you going to join us? Or?
No, I need Ethan.
Okay, Ethan. He needs Ethan.
Oh, Ethan is already there.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to Miss Badness this round?
So Miss, you want to unfreeze me?
Oh yeah, and I've seen this commercial.
Isn't it amazing?
It will really make you guys think differently. It made me think differently when I saw it. I don't even remember where I saw it.
for girls?
Well, it's for everybody to watch.
Okay, you ready? Yeah, you probably did. If you did, don't be like, oh, I saw that. Just be quiet and respect the people that haven't. Think about your thinking while you're watching this. And this isn't hair salon day, so we're going to stop the hair salon for a moment. Done? Okay.
Oh, I probably need to turn the volume up. Okay.
Ready?
Hi, Erin.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to just give you some actions to do and just do the first thing that comes to mind.
No.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
It's like hair.
Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like a girl. Aww.
My name is Dakota, and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl. What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
It means run fast as you can.
So do you think you just insulted your sister?
No. I mean, yeah, insulted girls, but not my sister.
Is like a girl a good thing?
Actually, I don't know what it really, if it's a bad thing or a good thing. It sounds like a bad thing. It sounds like you're trying to humiliate someone.
So when they're in that vulnerable time, between 10 and 12, how do you think it affects them when somebody uses like a girl as an insult?
I think it definitely drops their self-confidence and really puts them down because during that time, they're already trying to figure themselves out. And when somebody says you hit like a girl, it's like, well, what does that mean? Because they think they're a strong person. It's kind of like telling them that they're weak and they're not as good as them.
And what advice do you have to young girls who are told they run like a girl, kick like a girl, hit like a girl, swim like a girl?
Keep doing it because it's working. If somebody else says that running like a girl or kicking like a girl or shooting like a girl is something that you shouldn't be doing, that's their problem. Because if you're still scoring and you're still getting to the ball in time and you're still being first, you're doing it right. It doesn't matter what they say. I mean, yes, I kick like a girl and I swim like a girl and I walk like a girl and I wake up in the morning like a girl because I am a girl. And that's not something that I should be ashamed of. So I'm going to do it anyway. That's what they should do.
If I asked you to run like a girl now, would you do it differently?
I would run like myself.
Would you like a chance to redo it?
Why can't run like a girl also mean win the race? Okay, so don't say anything. page in
Yeah,
your
do you
reading
guys
journal?
have your reading journals?
Grab your reading journal out, then turn to the first clean page and write your thinking down. It should just be a quick switch, just a quick process. You have a reading journal, dear? Mister, I cover my name up on my desk with erasers. Do you have a reading journal? Yeah. Okay, can you grab that out real quick and turn to the first clean page? It's okay. That is something you have to ask right now. Okay, so as soon as you get that out, then write your thinking down. After you watch that, what's your thinking? And you can write like a girl at the top, so you know when you open your response journal that this is what you're about. That is not what we're talking about right now. I think we did label a reading journal. You have a reading notebook? Keep going. Yeah, that's all.
That's all the thought you had? One sentence?
It's not a trick question. It's not right or wrong. It's just write down the correct answer.
That's okay.
Did you walk that?
If you watched it, that didn't mean anything. You were inspired or anything about that commercial?
Your brain wasn't thinking anything. That one's a lot to go down.
Did you write something down?
I just wrote it in group, so I just have a question. Is everything on? Do I need to turn it?
Oh yeah, it should be on if you just turn the mic on.
Okay. So if you have really powerful thoughts about this video and would like to share those with your class, raise your hand, okay?
Hit like a girl. My sister can hit to the outfield. You're basically saying hit like my sister.
Which is awesome. Right? You say that.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. Good. Go for it. All right. You don't even have to read exactly what you wrote down. Just tell what you think.
I think after watching Like a Girl, that every girl should have self-confidence in themselves and always know that they can do it instead of giving up on themselves. And don't ever listen to what other people are going to say because it's just like bullying almost.
Like we read. You have something to share?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Okay.
Something from the paragraph, this is what I thought. I think bullying a younger player is just wrong. Because if I saw that behavior, I would tell the cameraman
Yeah.
to point to him and embarrass.
He's talking about the article that you guys read, that NFL article. that's what really stuck in his mind. Great sharing, Amy. Thank you so much.
I think like that those girls weren't really like when they kind of make fun of them, it's like they kind of run like they're skipping or something. But I think the girls that were like the younger girls that were like the lady that was asking them how they run. I don't think it was like running like a girl or like how those people that were making fun of them like. I don't think it looked like them at all.
Tell me why you think that the little girls ran with power and the older adults ran all silly and making fun.
Probably because that's just how they run, and like they don't think it's funny about how they run, and they don't think it's funny about like how people make fun of them or like, oh, you hit like a girl or something like that. I think they just think that that's not smart. Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that we're kind of changing